thoughts with us on the 90 minutes.
Good evening. A fantastic rhythm in the beginning of the game. It was nice to see the guys commit with the proposal, and I think we managed to put the game really far from our opponent due to the rhythm and our capacity to insist. But yeah, there's a risk always when you have to take the initiative every single minute in a very poor field, and they punish us in one situation, in one transition in the first half, and after that, the approach from our opponent was clear: try to protect the lead. They did a very good job in terms of organization in defense, very generous. They fought every single action, every single duel. So it was difficult for us to break that. We have, I think, enough chances at least to get at least 1 point. But today was not our day, and we play again on Tuesday, and our mind is already there.
I'd open the floor to questions. Start in front.
Not the result, coach, but what positives do you take from this game into Tuesday?
I didn't like the last minutes of the game. It was a bit chaotic. We were a bit in a hurry and not doing what we supposed to do in the moment that Stellenbosch was defending really deep. But if I take those 15 minutes, I think everything else was very, very positive. Obviously, there's mistakes, but we don't care so much about that. I don't know, many things were positive, I think. One more time, trying is not easy. Like I said, when you are the one who have to, take the initiative every single minute, it seems that you have the game under control, but it's not. The game is where the opponent wants, and every bad pass is gonna be a transition, and we managed to defend most of the transitions really well. I don't remember a single save from Sipo, from Chaine, and I remember a couple of saves from Stephen. So one of those days, but we move.
At the back.
Coach, how easy is it going to be this season with all the conglomeration of different competitions, Champions League, flying off to the Comores, it's all packed into the opening month? Psychologically, was it very important to get off to a good start, or can you just put this behind you and go to Tuesday?
We have to. I think last time we lost one game was against Chiefs in February. After that, we got a fantastic record together. And if I had to lose one game, I would like to do it like we did it today, fighting until the end, creating chances, pushing our opponent to the limit. It's football, and can happen that you perform like we did today and you go home with 0 points. Psychologically, I think we are ready, or I want to think that we are ready, and we have 36 players in the squad to try to mitigate the fact that we have to play 8 games in August with long trips and long waits in the airports and all of these things that we're gonna find playing in the continent. But yeah, we had time in pre-season to prepare ourselves for this scenario, and it's easy to say that we want to compete in every competition. So we need to be consequent with what we think and what we say. It's not gonna be a big problem, trust me, to lose this game today. We are lucky that we have to play on Tuesday again at home, and show there that today it was just an accident.
Coach, a lot of the other teams in the league are probably going to set up like this, try and be organized, frustrate you. Is this a once-off thing, or will you have something more or extra?
Hopefully. Hopefully. I hope that everybody is coming to defend in low block against Pirates, because most of the times we want to beat them. It happens, it can happen one more time or two more times. I don't want to sound arrogant. I mean, it's difficult. Today they were very committed. It's difficult to defend with the level of commitment that Stellenbosch did it tonight. In my opinion, it was excellent. But, and it's not an excuse, trust me, this is football. We don't play basketball, you know, we don't play in nice places. Sometimes the field is like this, and you have to find a way to do it anyway. And the field today, it helps a lot to the team that is defending the lead. We knew that the one who's getting the lead is gonna get a big advantage, because you just have to protect a bit the space behind yourself and then look for transitions. They have fantastic players in transitions. Stellenbosch is a good team, and to play here is not easy. We knew it, and yeah, like I said, if we have to deal with low blocks, then we have to deal with low blocks. Yeah, you see the celebration, you know, beat Pirates is a big thing, play against Pirates is a big thing, so congratulations to the opponent, and yeah, looking forward to play them soon.
David?
Coach, there were a few absentees in your team today. George, Kermit Erasmus, is it because of injuries? Or?
There were 16 absences in the team today. Which one called your attention the most? George only. Yeah, they are coming. I'm not the one to speak about the health of my players. Like I used to say this in Joburg, because this question is always coming in the end of the press conference. But yeah, I'm not the person to speak about the health of my players. We came here with 20 fantastic football players. I think it's better to speak about them and not the ones who couldn't make it to be in the list.
Coach, you had two debutants today. I think Patrick
Catlejo, yeah.
and Catlejo. What did you make of their cameos appearances?
Patrick, very well, as usually. He was very consistent during the whole pre-season. Scoring 3 goals in pre-season in difficult matches. He's an interesting player. Well, I'm speaking about the individuals. Sorry, you.
Keep going.
No, that's all. And
you got to talk about something. I mean, you're not going to tell us how the injuries are. Then give us some bites about what
why?
you think about a debutant. I mean,
Why? Because you want.
People would like to. People. It's not for us. It's for people would like to. Your fans would like to know what you think about a debutant, or where's Lodge? Is he injured? What's happening? Where's he coming back?
No, I don't speak about the health of my players. It's not gonna change. I'm not allowed to do it. How can I put it? I'm not allowed to speak about the health of my players. It's so simple to understand.
It's very difficult to understand. I'm going to be honest with you, sir. Completely beyond me how the coach cannot say he was injured this week. We expect he'll be back in 2 weeks' time. It's not. I don't understand what the problem is.
We'll move on to the next one though anyway, Mark.
Because it's simple. It's medical information. It's private. You should have a look of the laws.
You were saying what's online, Coach? Patrick?
Yeah, happy with both. They are, fresh new players in the group. Catlejo is also an attractive player to see playing football, and little by little they are coming to be integrated in what we want to do as a collective.
And we're going to the last round of questions.
You've been in the country, Coach, now 1 full season. I think you took your team obviously to Spain. You tested them against different type of players, and what, having seen them and tested them against different opposition from a completely different space, what do you make of the composition of our league, the quality and the level of the players as well, from what you've seen?
I think they did it very well. I mean, we played against interesting teams, La Liga teams, one La Liga team, Las Palmas, Maccabi Tel Aviv, and Independiente del Valle, one of the best teams in South America. And they managed to play in a very good level, even going higher than usually, because it's a different motivation for the guys to prove themselves against such a type of teams in a different environment. It was very nice to see them playing there, brave, commit, even though, okay, we are in pre-season, we didn't play specifically for that game. We were looking for different objectives, but I think it was a very good experience for them to be in a different environment, to understand also the difference between playing Europe and playing Africa. So yeah, I think everybody was happy with that experience, and as a coach, I want to think that it's going to be positive for them as an individuals and for the team in the future.
Do you say anything specific to your team after this, motivating, or are they just professionals and business as usual?
Yeah, the players, look, they know when they didn't perform in the level that you expect them to perform. They know. You don't need to tell them. We know what we are doing, what we are looking for, and when we are not at the level, they are the first ones to usually, say mea culpa. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying. Like in Latin, it's like I'm the guilty. So we are critic with ourselves, but today I don't think it's a day to be critic with ourselves. It's a day to make sure that we have a good comeback on Tuesday.
And on that note, we'll conclude this press conference. Coach, thank you very much.
No, it's a pleasure. Thank you.